I always thought that was like a last resort. Like I thought you had to go through like not a less, but I thought you had to go through like true treatment, chemo, everything else before immunotherapy. That's what I thought, but I could be wrong. But
look, may God heal her. She
seriously.
has. And, you know, it's all fun and games when we talk about these podcasts, but I would do anything for anyone that was sick. I mean, nothing is worse. If you don't have you and I talk about this, if you don't have your health, you have nothing. It is the greatest gift. And when you have children, all you want to do is see them to adulthood and have them be good humans.
I stand by that 100%, 100%.
It breaks my heart. I hope she's okay and she gets the greatest treat. I don't know if it's good for her to come out. Look, Teddy, you take care of your health before you worry about being on a show. Because I'm sure she will, but you know, anyway.
That's the stuff that I care about in life, you know, is health, really. And cancer, guess what? Today, anyone listening to this, or me, or you, can go in for our physical and they can find something. God forbid. And then we will not worry anymore about internet trolls or whether we're happy that, you know, Kyle is back for another season, how much we hate Dorit. We'll have real fucking problems. And by the way, can I just say something to that?
Doesn't that remind you? Yeah, go on.
Can I just say something to that effect? Because you say to me, blah, 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 and everyone says, you're so happy now and blah, blah, blah. You're not on Ozempic. I am on Ozempic. The reason I think, you don't want to know the reason I think I'm in such a good mood lately for the past many weeks, besides the fact that, is that I truly, when I was on a very high dose of the shots, nobody knew because I worked through the world could be blowing up around me and I would work, but I was truly sick for like 6 out of 8 weeks when you and I have done shows. And so because I took 2 weeks off and I'm on such a low dose, I feel great. And I really do practice what I preach, that I really was debilitated for like 6 weeks. Like my stomach was literally, I was like really scared. I scared myself. So I think that was proof in the pudding when I physically felt like shit, which I guess goes back to your point if it is because of the Ozempic, but it really isn't. It's not like a mood changer. It's that I was physically ill. And when you're not feeling well, whatever it is, COVID, a cold, it takes you out. So health really is the most important. Yes, my thoughts and prayers are with Teddy.
Oh my God.
For real, like no joke. Can we do the reunion looks for the OC?
Sure.
Let's rank from worst to best. We can start with number 6 and we can go to number 1 and then we can do New York. So why don't you start with yours and then I'll give you mine.
Well, my number 6 for the OC.
And then we'll give like an overall opinion on this. Okay. Your number 6.
My number 6 is Jennifer. I can't stand the blue like wings or whatever.
Okay.
Like, no thanks. My number 5 for worst dressed is actually Tamra. Sorry, Tamra.
Okay.
I don't know. We've seen it from her. I actually loved this whole the RHOC reunion looks overall. It gave me Barbie. Okay. Oh, it gave me Barbie, Malibu, OC, California. I loved it. But worst for me was Jennifer and then Tamra. And then actually, sorry, Emily. Emily looks good. I know she's worked so hard on her body, but I just thought that was like super plain. I wasn't really a fan. I loved then Taylor for me. I loved Taylor's
7. Sorry. Yeah. Taylor. Okay.
Taylor's kind of, you know, it's like a popsicle. It's like several different flavors or whatever. Yep. And then for me, it was Heather Dubrow was like, now we're getting the best. 3rd, Gina Kirshner was 2 for me. And actually, my number 1 was Shannon Bedore. I thought Shannon looked fabulous and I love the color on her.
We have some similarities. I think overall, you know, I think it's so interesting how Jersey, Atlanta, and Potomac are told they have to wear the same color. Jersey always has to wear the same color. Potomac always has to wear the same color. And Atlanta always has to wear the same color. This obviously they were told like beach chic. Like someone obviously said it's not dressed up. Number 7, we really disagree here. Your number 1 was Shannon. Your number 2 is Gina. My number 7 is Gina Kirschenheiter. I think this is the cheapest, tackiest, most disgusting, repulsive dress. It is way too short. I absolutely hate it. I think she looks beyond cheap.
Okay.
Number 6 for me, it's like, where do we go? I mean, number 6, it's like on Project Runway where they say, what is worse, trying and having an epic fail or just being so boring. On that note, number 6 is Emily Simpson. I think this is so boring. I'm falling asleep.
I gotcha.
Number 5, I agree, Tamra. It's the hair is horrible. Sorry, Julius Michael. We've seen this before. I think it's like nothing at all. You should wear that around your house. Number 4 is Jennifer Pedantry. I give her credit for trying. I don't mind the wings, but this material I don't love. That was number 4, right? Is that, I don't know where we, no, that was, so number 3 is, I give number 3 Taylor. I think Taylor, I like this multicolored. It is what it is.
Yeah.
This is such, I'm torn between 2 and 1, between Heather and Shannon. And this is not who I like. It's just great. Heather, I think, look, obviously that dress was expensive. It's probably the most expensive dress up there. I like the cutouts. I'm going to give Heather number 2 because it is just a little boring. I'd prefer if it was different colors. But number 1, it's very on trend. It's like what Teresa did at the reunion, where you have like something under the Shannon Bedore. I don't love the hair, but Shannon's my number 1 on this too. I like the color yellow. Props to Shannon.
The mesh, that kind of see-through, kind of like, it's very on trend, like you were saying, this sort of like, I don't know how to describe it, but it is like a mesh kind of cover up. It's very flattering. It's flattering to the body. It's flattering to the arms, to the legs. I just think it looks great. I agree the hair is like a little much, but they're all bringing, Barbie looks for me. And
I'm not impressed overall. Like, it's not my favorite.
Oh, really? I really liked the highlighter look. I thought that looked great. Yeah.
Should we do New York really quickly?
Oh my God. People have a lot of thoughts on this, but
do people like it or not?
No, they hate it. They hate it. They think it's boring. They think it should have been just at the clubhouse if they were going to dress this lackadaisical. But again, I'm going to say it. This is our new era. Our new era is subdued. It's B game. It is not, don't bring your A game. And I think this is such a telling reunion look.
Really? Sarah has deep meaning to why they are dressed like this.
You have Jenna Lyons in jeans, sweetheart. Now, a lot of people thought this was iconic. It was funny. When I first looked at them, I thought, I hate this. But then I did think, this is rather iconic, I think, to New York, because New York is such a standalone city. New Yorkers, you are a New Yorker. They do their own thing. They go to the beat of their own drum. So I thought, the more I looked at it, it grew on me.
Really? Sarah has a lot of deep meaning. And by the way, I have a real problem in my own life here, is that when I got on that plane at LAX to fly home to JFK, I said to myself, because I talk to myself, because who doesn't talk to themselves? I said, I can't wait to be home. Well, I have a place in LA, so why am I saying I can't wait to be home?